Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Axe Battler, a Legend of Golden Axe for the Sega Game Gear. In the first video, we left Firewood Castle, we headed east to a cave, we found the bomb, we headed south across a bridge, and then to the east again, so we could blow up the mountains surrounding this village, known as Firewood Village. I forgot the name of the village in the first episode. It's called Firewood Village. I didn't even mention it. And I had a box fan running next to me. That box fan is not running anymore because my air conditioning is fixed. Because at the time of this recording, it's June, it's super hot where I'm at, and air conditioning for making these videos is an absolute must. So after we made our way to Firewood Village, we went to the training room, we learned the high jump, and we were supposedly all set to go to Peninsula Tower, even though Peninsula Tower isn't mentioned in that village, and I just knew it just from playing through this little part of the game. Well, there's more to it than that. We need to go straight south from here. And if I could run through as little enemies as possible, that would be great. I should also mention that while I was farming for vases, I found out that there is a cap for vases. The most you can have is 31. Which makes things a little more difficult. I mean, on the one hand, I don't have to farm for that many vases, but at the same time, I can't have that many vases. So this is where I wanted to go before I go to the tower. This is Turtle Village. And here's the inn. 4 vases to recover health. And there are people that we can talk to. We might as well go ahead and do that. And it'd be much more helpful if I faced the guy. Have you been to the tower by the sea? That tower is called Peninsula Tower. I love how that's not capitalized, and that's how you're supposed to find out about the tower to the west. So there you go. And I might as well just go ahead and go inside this house. Why not? Remember that the wall is not a counter. This town is called Turtle Village. Its name comes from the ancient legend that our people crossed the sea on a giant turtle and settled here. So it's not really the Turtle Village from the first Golden Axe game. Maybe. Well, we'll find out. Anyway, here's some chicken legs. All they do is tweet. Wait a minute, this isn't Twitter. And this one tweets more than the other one. There is a third one outside of the pen, though, and if we go all the way around, we can't... Oh, it's a wall. If we can go all the way around it, we can talk to it. You want to cross the sea, right? Then go find the crystal. We will find the crystal in the tower to the west. But before I go over there, 1, there's a password room, and 2, there's a training room. And, as always, this is a place where you can train to gain special powers. Let's go ahead and go through training again. And as soon as we start the training, we will face the Neo Amazon. All you have to do is keep standing there and pressing button 1, and you'll eventually smack the Neo Amazon enough times to beat it. To beat her, I should say. Just stand there and keep pressing button 1 and you'll win. Well done, you've passed. I'll give you a special power. This is the upper swing power. Try attacking while you are crouching. So hold down, press button 1, and you will do a different strike that isn't the same one that is standing. That is the standing strike, which is just swinging the sword back and forth while crouching. Instead of doing that, you'll swing the sword upwards. This power will surely come in handy someday. And someday will be very, very soon, because the upper swing actually does more damage. And you definitely want to take advantage of that. And how are we doing? 31. We're at full health. Let's do this. From here, we need to go to the west. And we also get to check out... I was hoping that wouldn't happen. I should have just used my regular strike. Well, we can use the upper swing against the barbarian, though. 1 strike instead of 2. I am happy. And here is the tower. We need to enter it. Now, when we make our way forward, these statues will come to life. But the upper swing will take care of them just like that. And now we have a platform that materializes, so we can really get up there. That platform materializes, so that way we can get over there. And if I could do this right, there we go. Okay. Need to keep swinging at the wall here. And that'll do it. We need to keep striking at these enemies. There we go. Yeah, just stay on this side of the wall so you can get some of the ghosts. Thankfully, you can easily tell where the ghosts become vulnerable and swoop down, because when they swoop down, they become vulnerable. And they always do it in the same spots every time, so if you know where to go, you can easily beat them. If I could do this, let's... Okay, it's better if I just use the standing slash. Now, where do you go? Can I do it here? Yes. Okay. Again, you just gotta know where those things go. Anyway, more statue slashing with the upper swing. And every time you defeat a whole gaggle of enemies, you will get a platform. So you can look out and get the platform early against the ghosts. High jump up here. Watch out for this. Wait for that to go up before you pass on. Or pass by. Pass on and pass by have totally different meanings. What am I doing? Now here, there's a pattern as to where the bombs are dropped. It's always left, then right, then left, then right. And you want to make sure you jump up and hit this dude. Now watch out for the crushing door. And you want to be very careful here. Okay, right, left. Well, thankfully, as long as you can get here and do the upper swing right away, you're good. And thankfully, that's the last enemy you have to get past, because we just got a crystal in the treasure chest that we just walked into. Now, to get over to the other side without dying. Now, thankfully, the upper swing lets us get past the barbarians with the greatest of ease. Now, can we get elsewhere? I love how the guy stops to swing at us, but the upper swing still beats him every time. Whew. Okay. And now, we can talk to her, and we can refill our health, which is something that I would like to do. Alright. We are good. And do people change what they say around here? I gotta know. You do! you do get new stuff. I heard that if you throw the crystal into the sea, a giant turtle appears. If you throw the crystal into the sea, a giant turtle actually appears. Remember, if it's hearsay in an RPG, it must be true. Absolutely. So, let's see if you say anything. You found it! Try going to the seashore and throwing it into the sea. Again. Throwing the crystal into the sea will summon a giant turtle. I'm pretty sure that you say nothing else. Oh, you just tweet 4 times. Okay, I guess you do say something different. If only I had that spell from King's Quest 3 that allowed me to talk to animals. Sadly, that's not available here. Come to think of it, I heard that there was a city on the giant turtle's back. So now we go from hearsay to being told to actually do it to knowing that there's a giant turtle with a city on its back. Interesting. Also, before I go, I do want to go to the password room here and talk, because by talking to the bunny girl in this room, I will come back here in case I die. So, yeah, make sure you go to the password room when you need to. And here's the password, FHFE HJINNOMEDHNE. Alright, now it's time to go leave Turtle Village. And from here, just walk to... Dang it. Well, at least you go down easily. Do I have... Oh, I'm not at 31 yet, so I couldn't tell. Well, this lone sand tile just south of the village, you want to stand on that, press button 2, select item, and select crystal. Axe Battler threw the crystal into the sea. And that summons a giant turtle with this city on its back. Some of the fish here will leap in and out just straight up and down. Others will leap at you. Also, the fish do come back, but you can destroy them if you want. Also, the dragons, they will attack you with fireballs. And there will also be birds that will drop rocks on you. Thankfully, if you move back just a little bit, they'll miss. Like so. Also, upper swing works really well against these dragons. And I am taking more damage than I would like. Oh, I don't have to use that. I can use any swing that I want. If I drop down here... Okay. And the dragons will run away. If you let them do it. And it's a good thing I waited there because I took care of the dragon right there at the exit. And by making it through there alive, we end up on the desert on the other side of the big old river there. Or, actually, it's the sea. It's really a sea, not a river. And we are in the village of Sandmarrow. First of all, we need to get our hands on some healing. This time around, it's 6 vases. Good thing we did this. And now, we want to go to the password room, which is to the east end of the village. And we do want to get our password and our revive point, just in case. because we're definitely going to need it after getting through the giant turtle stage. And password is DMFA LADN FJHJ And from here, we might as well just go ahead and talk to people here. I am the woman warrior in charge of defending Sand Marrow. I'm worried about what's going on. But she doesn't tell you if you talk to her again. So something tells me that we will find out eventually. Let's check out the training room because I know what to do in here. Once again, place you can gain special powers. Let's do that. And the opponent this time is a skeleton. This time, we're going to use the upper swing instead of our regular swing. This allows us to take care of the skeleton in 2 hits. So, the skeleton, you back away. When it jumps at you, when it starts slashing in place, you get forward just enough that you can hit it. Then, it will leap at you again, and once again you have to back up and then get back forward and hit it again. In case you miss, it will jump back, then it will charge at you. In case you miss and it jumps back, just stand there and keep striking, and you'll take it down. The upper swing that we learned in Turtle Village makes the skeleton even easier. It may seem like a boss at this point, but if you have the upper swing and you know how to handle skeletons, you will definitely be able to defeat the skeleton at this point. Well done, you've passed. I'll give you a special power. This is the jump swing power. This will give you a powerful attack while jumping. And I'm guessing that this allows us to do a special stab in midair. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk to people some more now that we've taken care of the training room stuff. That is a dangerous desert called the Desert of Death. It scares me. Well, it's a desert of death. I'm not sure what you were expecting. My master went into the Desert of Death and never returned. Don't you think you should reconsider? We gotta get the golden axe. We don't have a choice. Anyway, there's even more people that we can talk to, such as this guard right here. Did you come here to find the treasure in the pyramid too? If you find it, you better share it with me. Well, all the treasure ended up being items I used a second later, so I don't think that's really going to happen. So, let's go ahead and talk to this guy, and then we'll probably close out the video. When I was young, I went into the Desert of Death to find the treasure there. I had no idea where to find what I was looking for. And he never found it. Have we been in that house already? I bet we have. Also, I find it amazing you cannot walk around the moat at all, or at least the oasis here in the center, without having to go the long way. Did I talk to you? Yeah, I talked to you. And that's pretty much all that we can do around here. We can just exit from any side what we want. It's a good thing that we got the password room so I can do this. So I can get back here in case I need to. And from here, we are free to explore the desert. I will get some vases, and then we'll be back at it in the next video. So join me next time, where we travel through the Desert of Death in our quest to find the Golden Axe. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!